Good evening. This is the video update for Buy Sell Short for Tuesday, October 16th. And we're starting off with the 15-minute chart. And as you can see, we stood next to the precipice at the 50-day moving average on the Dow, sucked in all the shorts, and rallied back 250 points in 2 days. And that pretty much sums up how this market has been recently. Almost a vertical move. The reasoning behind it, you know, anyone's guess. Stocks got cheap. Who knows what the excuse they came out with. If we look at the daily chart, you can see on Thursday and Friday we were able to hold above that 50-day moving average. And in the weekend update, I mentioned that if we were able to get, and even in the chat room yesterday I mentioned, if we were able to get a positive close yesterday, which is what all we were looking for, and a breakthrough the 20-day at 12,447, we were off to the races again. Now remember, this week is options expiration week. I know last week I had said it was options expiration week. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So here we are, options expiration week, and yet again, during a quantitative easing cycle, we're having a counter-trend rally into options expiration with a lot. I mean, essentially this has been a large cap rally over the last couple of days, driven by the likes of Apple up 20 bucks in the last day. After hours, we had Intel come out, beat on their EPS and beat on their revenue. And actually, let's see what Intel's doing in after hours. Stock is down, of course. Yeah, of course it is. Makes perfect sense. Anyway, Intel beat, so that's why it's actually red in after hours, because heaven forbid a stock goes up when it beats. But that's just the mechanics of this market right now. Right now, it's a market of chasing. Traders really aren't moving into bottom plays. They are back to that same old song and dance that we saw during the summer, where they're afraid to buy stocks unless other traders are buying them, or they're up 50% or 25%. Greed usually takes over, and with the market, if we're able to get a push through the recent highs up here at the 13.6 level, we should see it spread out throughout the market. Now, back to the 15-minute chart, right into the close, we had a golden cross, and as you can see, the last hour we saw a dip right on that golden cross and then a late day move up. The average gain on a golden cross is about 150 points, so that would give us a move up to a new high, or at least a test of the highs up there at the 13,600s. So let's see if yet again the golden cross on the Dow 15-minute chart gives us further upside move in the market. Small caps still pretty muted, although they're up decently over the last 2 days from that breakdown below the 50-day moving average. Volume's been on the light side. As you've seen, you know, most of it's been in the large cap stocks. But if I was to draw a line here, we're getting close to a downtrend break. RSI is breaking up through 50. We're looking at a potential MACD cross within the next couple of days. Stochastics in the basement as well. And as for the MACD cross, we're starting to see a lot of trades getting MACD crosses pop. And I mentioned that as a possibility in the Sunday video or the weekend video. And we're starting to see that happen. So we've got a trend now in small cap stocks. Positive MACD crosses are leading to nice little price pops. So that's what we're looking at right now in the near term. ASTI, we've been pretty patient on this stock over the last few days, and finally that patience was rewarded. We finally got a break through that 102 resistance, popped all the way up to a high day of 111. So looking really, really good. The next breakout is that 20-day exponential at 115, and we could really see a move up into this 120, 140 zone. Stock is still deeply oversold. RSI is now curling up. We got a positive MACD cross on volume. We've got stochastics breaking up through the 20 level. These are all positive indicators on the chart and suggest very nice near-term upside. ANTH, one that we've been very, very patient on, keeps trying to get that breakout. Each day it teases us and then dips and then tries again the next day. 107 to 110 is the light this baby up point. But as it meanders around the 99 to 101 area, continuing to accumulate. We're looking at a flat RSI, flat MACD, so we could get a positive MACD. What's probably going to happen here is what we saw happen back in September when we had that big move from our initial buy. We got in, stock sort of meandered there. We were waiting for that 98-cent break that never seemed like it was going to come. Ended up being about 3 weeks, and then boom, off to the races she went. So we're probably going to see similar thing happen here. Volume's going to explode. We're going to get some sort of news, and the stock's going to go boom, boom, boom. GALE. Got our positive MACD cross. The stock actually closed pretty strong going into the close. And if you look at the positive MACD cross, the last 4 times we got that cross, it took a day for the stock to go boom. So just looking at this chart, if we follow the same sort of thing we saw previously, tomorrow should be a very nice up day on GALE. So let's see if the profit lightning strikes again for the 5th time in a row on this positive MACD cross. MOTR, this is a stock Icon picked up 31%. Now he owns on this stock. We continue to meander right under the 50-day moving average. We're looking for a move to 65 cents plus. On the chart, positive MACD cross likely tomorrow. Last couple of times we've seen that cross, we've seen a big spike in the price of this stock. Stochastics up through the 50 level. Rock and roll time should be coming here really soon, and we should start to see these cheapo small cap stocks start to move. They've been kind of sleeping over the last month. Time for a reawakening on these. Last but not least, we've got CHTP. This is a stock we've had some very nice scalps on it over the last couple of months. Got a nice little pop off the 20-day exponential today. RSI is uptrending. As you can see, it got that positive MACD cross a couple of days ago. Stochastics very strong. Nice little break on this one. 132 sets it free, and we could quickly see a move up to those recent highs up there in the 140s, but looking very nice here. This is a stock where hedge funds were picking up quite a position on it. That was the reason for this big move back in late September late August into September. So this one looks like it's readying for another one of those big power moves here. Pop scans have been doing very nicely over the last few days, so definitely be sure to check out those plays. STEM was the big winner from last night's pop scan. And, that's it for the video tonight. I know it's been kind of quiet in small cap lands. As usual, the early stages of a bounce, the large cap stocks lead. But day 3, day 4, which would be tomorrow and Thursday, is typically when we start to see the small caps outperform. And we have some very nice chart setups going into tomorrow and the day after. So keep your eyes peeled. Should be some nice move. Actually, I forgot our new trading alert today. ALVR. This one gave us a monster game about 3-4 weeks ago on a positive MACD cross. And today we saw another positive MACD cross. We got a 75% move the last time. This time we've got volume has been increasing over the last couple of days. We've got unbounced volume and stochastics indicating an upside move. And as I said in the trading alert, these guys sold some patents for $19 million. They've got $50 million in cash. They are positive, are cash flow positive right now. They got a market cap of $30 million. And in that press release, they mentioned that they're in talks with numerous parties for a strategic investment. So we could get that news any day, and this stock could blow up. And these kind of formations recently, we've seen them go on very nice continuation upside moves. So 50 cents breakout, 57 plus is the target on this one. 45, 46 cents can be stopped. So we've got some very nice setups going into tomorrow. If you've got any questions, shoot me an email. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the chat room. Good night.